Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 30th of July 2022. Just back from a very pleasant afternoon. We met some friends up at this kind of cafe type place, which is by the outlet for something called Sussex Charmer. No, that's not me. I wouldn't be so up myself. Sussex Charmer is actually a name of a real quality cheddar cheese. I absolutely love the stuff. So we went up there and got some of that and some biscuits to have it with. So looking forward to having that at some stage. And we had a bit of lunch, had some of that stuff, Sussex Charmer on toast while we're there, and a drink. So really nice catching up with these friends. And it's actually right next door to a brewery as well called Firebird, which is a little, I suppose it's a little micro brewery there in Sussex. So we kind of had a little look around there and got a couple of bottles of beer, and then we actually had a pint of beer as well. So that kind of lays to rest a concern that I've had for many a long year, that I can actually organise a piss up in a brewery. So that's nice, isn't it? Unlike a lot of the politicians who run this country. So yeah, we had a little sort of nice pleasant little afternoon there, and an unexpected surprise was some Morris dancers turned up, which are kind of a very sort of British thing. So they do this sort of folk music, folk dancing. And while we were sitting there sipping our beer, I only had one pint by the way, and that was all soaked up by the cheese on toast that I had. So I'm not at all sort of drunk or anything like that, but just enjoyed a little bit of music, a beer, and a nice little lunch. So it was really good, and the atmosphere there was really nice. It's a pleasant summer day here. We're all sitting outside. There was loads of people. It's right next, this place is right next to kind of a pretty major cycle path. So there's lots of cyclists kind of stopping in there for a drink and a bite to eat, and lots of other people as well. And everybody was happy. Everybody was enjoying summer, and everybody was sort of just enjoying being free, I guess. But I don't know about you, when we're out and about enjoying ourselves, and it's great to be able to make the most of this kind of thing, but there's always that little thought in the back of your head, isn't there, that all of this could be just snatched away again, just like that. Because believe you me, the lurgy zealots, they're still out there. They're still sort of making mutterings and rumblings, aren't they, about, oh, we might have to bring back restrictions again if, you know, things go the wrong way or keep going the wrong way. And the thought's always in the back of your mind that there are people like that out there still, and whether people in general would go along with them. You'd like to hope that now the freedoms are kind of back, and have been back for quite a lot of months now. You know, 6 months it's been here in England since the restrictions were lifted. You'd like to think now that no politician would dare to bring the restrictions back, and that the backlash would be absolutely massive, which there's a chance it would be, but you can't rely on it. All it would take is for the media just to ramp things up again, you know, get the fear porn going again, and that would have people scurrying back to grab their muzzles and have them clamouring for lockdowns again. And then everything would shut down. All these sort of pleasant little venues that you can go and visit at the moment would shut down again. More for them, because they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot financially for doing that. And but you just wonder, it could so easily be snatched away again, and then we would be kind of scuppered, because you might say, and in common with me and all the other people who think like us, well, they can sort of bring it on, but there's no way we're going to comply with it. But if all of these little businesses do comply with it, they close down on government orders, where would you go? You couldn't sort of go out anywhere. I suppose you could go for a little sort of wander around the countryside, but you couldn't pop in anywhere for a nice little cup of tea or anything like that, which just sort of rounds off things like that nicely. And you wouldn't be able to go and see anything, do anything, or sort of very much. Yes, I think there'd be an underground movement now, which would include quite a lot of awake businesses who would open up in a kind of a speakeasy way. You'd have to probably find out about it through the grapevine, and then sort of go and find these places. If they did lock down hard again, and you'd be able to find these places. It'd be my job to inform you as well on that kind of thing. If it ever did happen again, I'd sort of help by informing you where these places could be found. But it wouldn't be the same, would it? Again, these places that have stayed open, they have managed to avoid paying fines. When the council bods came round and the police came round and said, why are you sort of breaking lockdown rules? You should be shut. And then they stayed open. They got these fines, and the ones who didn't pay the fines are actually now winning their court cases. So if we could sort of put word out like that these lockdowns are unenforceable in reality, maybe a lot more businesses wouldn't shut down. So anyway, I just thought, you go out for a pleasant little afternoon like this, and although you try and forget about all of the nonsense, which I did on for the most part this afternoon, but that thought's just always there at the back of your mind, isn't it? I don't know what you think about that. I'm sure many people watching this are out and about enjoying the summer, but do you have that little niggling feeling in the back of your mind as well? If so, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll sort of be reading them sort of a bit later this weekend. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.